Let's open the door to the magic of Kerala this morning. At Somatiram Ayurvedic Hospital, Clinic, Resort. Morning prayers coming from the temple and from the church. And the sun is rising. We'll start the day here together with the morning routine, part of my dinacharya, which is face massage, face yoga, before we go to the morning meditation and pranayama. Hi, good morning. Yes, it is such a beautiful place. Thank you for joining me. Where are you watching from? Papa, Sukla, Paidya. Thanks for joining. Namaste. If you want to type in where you're watching from, it's quite nice just to get a sense of where people are tuning in from. Good morning, Jai Ma. Jai Ma, you're from India, beautiful. The south. Best regards from Poland, hello there. Let's try to keep all the comments legit and respectful of this space. Jai Ma, Jai Ma. It's such a beautiful place here. And before meditation and yoga starts at 7:15 here with the local teacher, I thought we'd start the day with some dinacharya, just to share a little bit about Ayurvedic morning routines. So ideally, you're up an hour and a half before sunrise is what they recommend. I didn't quite make that this morning, maybe an hour. And in that hour, it is advised that you start the day with your ablutions, obviously, the toileting, and also, bowel evacuation, urine, and then starting with the teeth, tongue clean, and washing, obviously, washing the body with warm water, and then oiling, sesame oil. And these are in no particular order. Well, they actually probably are, but this is what happened to me this morning. Clean the mouth, tongue scrape, and then gargle. So I took just water, but you can use lots of different things. Water, room temperature water, gargling. And then, so you're cleaning your mouth really well. You're cleaning the sense organs. And then we do some face massage. So you're using a little bit of sesame oil. This morning I had a little bit of hemp seed oils. That's what I had with me. And we did some face massage. So I just like to share that with you. And so feel free to join along. This is face yoga, I guess, but it's also face massage, part of Ayurveda. So, yeah, welcome everyone. Whatever time it is for you. I see somebody's from Poland, someone's from India. Feel free to pop in the chat where you're from. And really wonderful you could join me this morning. Okay. So I'm going to take my glasses off so I could see. I could do some face massage. So if you have some oil at home, a few drops of sesame oil, or like I say, I use hemp seed just because it's what I'm traveling with, but whatever oil you have. And, well, you would start at the scalp. Let me just take my hair down. My hair is quite oily right now. Start at the scalp, massaging at the top. So let's all try that. Good morning, good morning, good morning. Sharing some morning routines. So some nice scalp massage. And wherever you are, just take some time to take some nice deep breaths. Gratitude for the morning, for your breath. Thank you for your comments. Please check out my channel for lots of other practices, Ayurveda and yoga. This is something I thought I'd share with you, which is quite easy and accessible. So massaging, use your thumbs and massage at the base of your skull. Okay, and now we're going to go into the face. So let's start at the forehead. Just tapping, waking up around the third eye. Tapping around the temples and the face, under the eyes. So we look at cleansing the sense organs as we wake up in the morning. So we have the eyes. We've addressed the skin with our massage, full body massage. Now we're going to massage the face. We have addressed the eyes now. We've addressed the mouth with our tongue cleanse and gargling. So lightly tapping. Wonderful. Okay. Right, so some face massage, face yoga here. We have another 10 minutes or so together before I go into the yoga shala, the yoga hall, and join some meditation pranayama. So, massaging. So let's start massaging the temples. Now this is so big in the beauty industry right now, but I want you to just think more of massaging the muscles. This isn't about, you know, all the madness in the beauty industry. I'm 52, by the way. I've not had any Botox or treatments. Often people are asking that. Definitely not. And I advocate for us to really accept our age, accept where we're at with full acceptance. But we can do some of these practices that really do help. So let's get into, this is called the masseter muscle. So I'm also a physiotherapist and I've studied the muscles of the jaw. So this is called the masseter muscle, and it goes from that top cheekbone down to the bottom mandible. Kind of sits like that. So they can get really tight because we're clenching. And particularly if you've been clenching down at nighttime, night clenching. So let's just start massaging there. And there's so many different muscles in the face. So sometimes with facial aging, it's not that about the skin so much, but it's about the muscle tone. So, you know, we'd massage other muscles and we'd work them out too. So why not the face? So let's get into that. Join me. Let's get into that masseter muscle here. Morning, we're doing some face massage and jaw treatment. I used to work for a couple of years in the US at a physical therapy clinic where we largely treated face and jaw pain, headaches, and these muscles here are often involved. So follow now down along the jawline. This is quite funny doing this on camera, making all these faces, but I want you to follow. So get your thumb and find that jawline, your mandible. It goes up to the ear and down around. So I want you to just massage along that jawline and the other side. Good morning. Feel free to pop in the chat where you're watching from. Get a feel for the time zones and where people have tuned in from. This is the morning practice here from beautiful Kerala. Okay, so find under the chin. I want you to try to jut the jaw forward. So if you're all joining in with me here, jut the jaw forward. I'm making some funny faces. And massage underneath. And just take some time massaging along your jawline. Might be some tension from the night. And this is like your own little face treatment for men and women. Nice strong jawline. Okay, so find any tender points underneath the chin. And again, take some deep breaths while we're doing this. Notice your mind. Clear your mind. And just open up to some self-care here without any judgment or criticism. Wonderful. Okay. So find that masseter muscle on the other side. Just using my fingers here just to come in under the cheekbone, just to massage. Wonderful. Okay. So, a little bit more around the upper lip, massaging across, massaging around the nose, around the chin, and just notice during the day, do you start to hold tension? Do you start to, clench down the jaw? Do you start to, frown? Can we just be aware of tension around our mouth and have that nice little relaxed jaw, relaxed space between the teeth also? So the tongue is part of this too. You want the tongue to be on the roof of your mouth. That's the resting position of the tongue. So if the tongue's on the roof of the mouth, then the jaw can be slightly parted, which means that you're not clenching down. And which means that the the tongue, a big muscle, is doing the work rather than the face muscles. So just practice that now. Tongue on the roof of the mouth. And again, this is from a couple of years as a PT in Colorado. So I see there's Texas there. I used to work in Colorado as a PT for a couple of years, specializing in jaw and face and head pain. So this isn't just kind of woo-woo self-indulgent stuff. This really is practices for people who suffer from a lot of jaw pain. And if you do get jaw pain or any headaches or anything like that, put a comment. I can show you some techniques for things. Yeah, so this is quite a big problem for people who have jaw pain. So I'm originally from Canada, as you're wondering about my accent as you massage. I'm originally from Canada. My family are now, most of my family are in Vancouver, and I have family in Toronto. However, I live in New Zealand now. I'm very blessed to live in New Zealand with my husband on our farm, organic farm, and my 2 children. So I trained in England, so my accent is a little bit mixed, and I now find myself in India. So international. Okay, so finishing massaging around the temples, and this muscle here is called the temporalis muscle, and it starts the temples, actually goes back over the head, kind of like that. It's like a thin sheath of muscle. So this temporalis, and even try that, if you have your hands there and clench down, you'll feel that muscle contract. So again, if you're clenching your jaw, then that muscle will be contracting, and that can be a source of headaches. So any of you out there who have temporal headaches or headaches up in this area, that's something to really check, is how much clenching down you're doing. So let's just massage there. And take some deep breaths. And you're obviously online, because that's how you found me. So you might have been scrolling away and this live stream came up. So thanks for clicking. But because you were scrolling, you might have been tense through the face and the jaw, and you might be hunched over, as we all do, looking through our phone. So drop the shoulders, even just roll them back a few times. So hopefully you can put your phone down or your tablet, whatever you're watching on, and just join me. This is just a little bit of relaxation, mobilization, if you've been on your phone or tablet. Right, so again, back to that temple massage. And then massaging over the eyebrows. I like to use my ring finger because it's a sensitive little area, but you find yours. You could use the thumbs, going up and over. Okay, wonderful. Tapping again. Tapping the throat, tapping this chest here, thyroid, thymus gland. Breathing. And check out some of my other videos on my channel for breath work, for stress management, stress relief. I'm on a bit of a mission to help reduce stress on the planet and to make us happier, healthier people so we can all live more productive and vibrant lives and be good people, be good to each other. Okay, flicking the hands, massaging down the arms, massaging the hands, especially if you've been scrolling away. Massage the hands. And I have been doing daily live streams from here, so check out some of the other ones as replays, some more Hatha yoga. And the best face yoga you can do is to smile. So lift the corners of your mouth and just smile. Have a smile this morning. Have a wave. Pop a wave in the comments. Wonderful. So I hope that little short session of face yoga and face massage has been a little break for you, the relief and tension, being able to see some beautiful nature here, And I'm going to sign out now and move to the yoga hall, talk to the teacher and just get consent, make sure I can video. And then I'll be videoing the morning meditation and pranayama session, which is traditional yoga. It's taught by a Shivananda teacher. Wonderful teachers here. And so it's quite a specific practice. So nice for you to experience if you wish. And give me a thumbs up if you've been watching and enjoying. Make sure to subscribe, please. I really do appreciate that. I'm trying to build my channel, and I really do appreciate you subscribing. And feel free to just have a break, and I'll join you back in the yoga shala. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Thanks for tuning in. Okay. See you soon. Take care. Yeah, have a nice day. Have a nice day. Love to you. Bye-bye.